Hello, everybody. This is your old friend RJ City. I'm about to disrobe. We are not live. It is a very special Sunday. Obviously, there is no AEW, and obviously, we are not live unless I can fake the comments. Oh, great comment, great comment, Leo and Michelle and Nails. Great job, Oh, hello, David. Hello, Blue Meanie. You get this wet fart on stove. You need to get the shit. It is at night, late at night, and I am in Philadelphia. I'm in my room and I'm preparing. I'm pressing my suit for Dynasty. Dynasty is upon us. You get the gist here. I think we've all figured that out. I will have a small performative sip of coffee. Here it is here. It's a little swig. I've taken it into the glass there. That's delightful. Maybe I'll show you my suit. Stand by. Everyone stand by. I'm gonna do the showing of the suit. Big time. We're getting adult. We're getting different now. We're changing it up. You know? Things would be too colorful. It was too juvenile, and I didn't like it. So I'm going with a brown pants and the beige jacket. And this is the wrong shirt. Hold on. Everybody stay there. I will be right back. Here it is. Okay. See? Crisp, clean, simple. This. Brown pair of loafers. And we are in business. Let me put this back. Everyone calm down. You'll be fine. We'll all be okay. 1, 2, 3. And we are back. As you know, or as I hope you know, to recap, we are not live. We'll be live next week. There's no AEW this week because of the pay-per-view, obviously today. Go back and watch the last 156 episodes, I think. And then we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Someone who's fairly new to the company. I say that now and then things may change and it won't be who I think it is. Don't worry about it. We haven't filmed it yet. That's why I can't say for sure. 6:30 Eastern tonight, live on YouTube. You can watch Renee Paquette, Jeff Jarrett, and I do 0 Hour. We'll be in the arena. We'll be in the beautiful Liacoris Center. The guy's name was like John J. Liacoris, and he was already like the dean of the school. And he's like, he just approved money for the building. What a scam. Anyway, it's a beautiful building. I love being there. And we're going to be there. There will be special guests. We've been told we don't have a desk like we normally do. We have stools and maybe a side table to put our notes. So I want everyone to say, oh, this is a hip new vibe. They're relaxed. They're having fun. You always hear this thing in wrestling. They're like, oh, it's got to be more like a sports-like presentation. Like what? Stephen A. Smith, pardon the interruption, inside the NBA is all goofy, fun, relaxed shit. Half of them is just making it up as they go along. We should be leading the pack. If anyone's the forerunners of idiocy, it should be us. We're the pioneers. We landed on immature rock, as far as I'm concerned. So it's going to be a little different vibe for the pre-show. A little looser. Not wearing a tie. I've never worn a tie. Nevertheless, Jeff Jarrett will be wearing his polo. We're going to have guests. We're going to have a bunch of fun guests and different things. So everyone should tweet and say, hey, what a great 0 Hour. Continue going down this road, everyone. I saw Renee today. We're working on the show. And she gave me this wonderful, she did some baking thing. And she gave me this wonderful cookie that she made with her daughter, who's not a fan of me. Who doesn't know what to make of me. Let me put it that way. I didn't come on strong. I sensed her apprehension. I've met her, I would say, at least 20 times now. Look at this thing. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Woof. This is delightful. I'm gonna take a piece of this. It's called the Nora Special. Cleverly named. It was just like raw cookie though. It was fine by me. It was excellent. She did a bang-up job. She's not watching this. Nor should Renee allow her to watch this. Nor does Renee... Renee probably doesn't even know this exists. Delightful cookie nonetheless. But I'm a good person. So, I got to do that for my own conscience. Kid gives you a cookie, you plug it on the show you're doing your underwear. That's how it works. She was nervous about me, and I said, I'm accessible. I was on Splat-A-Lot, nothing. I was on Cynical Crafter, nothing. I was on Celebrity Family Feud, nothing. She'd seen my Murdoch Mysteries, though, which I found strange. This week is a busy week. We're in Philly, and then we're on the road all week. Monday, in some capacity, I won't say how, will be reconnecting with my dear old friend and tag team partner, Gregory Iron, who's injured, but he's doing better. He's positive and shit. And then Tuesday, I apparently will be at Jimmy's Seafood at night, along with Mark Briscoe, Adam Cole, Harley Cameron, and a host of other people for the Meet and Feast. They'll be meeting, they'll be feasting. That is in Baltimore. I'll be driving from Philly to Baltimore. What a tremendous view. The Philly airport is shit. The Philly airport, it makes me feel like I'm landing in a war-torn country. It's awful and gray, and everyone is so miserable. They've made no attempts to, brighten everything up. Any of it. They need a little art here. They got this Liberty Bell, and that seems to be it. They don't have the charm of, Chicago, where it's yeah, we're blah, 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 but we'll make it through. So, Second City. I don't think there's any Second City in Philly. Their second city was ECW, which should say everything. And then the pay-per-view is tonight, which is going to be a shit show. And I mean that as a compliment. It's going to be totally nuts. It's going to be totally insane. There's too many things going on. It's just insane. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it all. And then there's the post-show. Who knows? Will I be on the post-show? Will there be a post-show? Will there be a scrum? Good old-fashioned scrum? I don't know. This is the phone here. Isn't it nice to still see phones? Fuck, this feels amazing. I'm filming on my phone right now, but this feels this makes me want to talk to someone. The other way, with this cell phone, I don't want to talk to people. This, because it's my ear is on glass. This is for my ear. This is for nothing else but my gross, disgusting ear. So those things are happening. What else is happening? Oh, I bought a new pack of cards. I'll be putting out the video starting next week. I bought an old pack of cards, AEW 2023. If you do have other cards and things you want me to open and unbox and all that business, do let me know. And you can send it, unfortunately. I have to say, driving around Philadelphia, I'm struck by how at one time they were like, this is America. And then they did not follow up on that. They drew the lines, but they didn't quite color it in. I mean, culturally speaking, I think Pittsburgh blows it away. Nevertheless, the pay-per-view is tonight in Philadelphia. Well, we'll make the best of it. Don't get me wrong. Also, I got invited to a very prestigious event in a few weeks, which you'll be hearing about quite soon. And I'm thrilled about it. I can't say enough good things about it. And then after Dynasty, we've got Double or Nothing in not Las Vegas. It's in Glendale, Arizona. It's going to be hot. We just moved a state over. And then before you know it, it's all in Texas. And what am I going to wait for that? Do I go up? Do I go with the cowboy thing? Because Renee will. She's basic like that in that capacity. She's a go with the flow. I like to go against the grain. If there's a grain, I go this way. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe we could dress like Midnight Cowboy. Maybe that wouldn't be bad. Why don't we do more movie things like that? I should have dressed like Joan Collins tonight. That would have been so much better. I'm in such a weird hotel by the airport, and there's so many people coming and going here. There's too much coming and going. I think that's what bothers me. I run into Ishii on the elevator, have to pretend to make small talk, it's sort of a whole thing. But I'm going to have another piece of this cookie. Delightful. Look at this, nice and raw. But if we cook this thing, is Renee trying to make me sick? Nevertheless, we're going to put on a good show tonight. And I'm not talking about the pay-per-view. I have nothing to do with pay-per-view. Pay-per-view would be fantastic. But we are slaving away at the 0 hour. So please, and I'll try to stop saying lest we forget. I know I say it all the time. It's just a way for me to say, I'm speaking now. It's a good way to cut in. Lest we forget 4 syllables, 2 seconds, and I'm back to what I need to say. It's a default. I'm trying very hard. I don't mind pushing back. It might get a little ugly tonight. That Jeff Jarrett's full of stats. I'm like, we've done enough of these. We've done these for maybe a year now. I don't mind pushing back on that guy. It's enough already. Beyond that, we're going to have a nice time. So to recap, no Hay today. Hay is back next week. We'll be live next week again. Cards unboxing is coming out next week. 0 hour at 6:30. Pay-per-view at 8. Philadelphia is horrible. Nora's cookie is good, but I think she's trying to make me sick. And I'm doing the best I can do under the circumstances. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about my own death. I had a plane ride with no Wi-Fi, so I started thinking about my own death. And I don't know what I'm going to do. A funeral is like a burden. Same way a wedding is. Same way a birthday is. And then I go, do I hate imposing organization on other people? Do I hate forcing them to feel things? I would like a open emotion funeral where everything is neutral and you can feel what you want. I don't even want to do he wanted everyone to be happy. I know I didn't. I wanted to be happy. And then I stopped believing in that. I just wanted peace at some point. Oh, by the way, speaking of All In, which I was talking about 5 minutes ago, I can officially affirm, well, there's no graphic. Until there's a graphic, I can't officially confirm it. I can unofficially confirm that the Wrestle Ants will be having Wrestle Ants brunch and variety show probably on the Friday. I'm excited. I just said we're doing this, and it turns out, yeah, we are. And there will be more comedy coming up with Colt and Tony Schiavone and the gang. So hang in there. Also, by the way, I think a new Wrestle Ants shirt drops tonight. Shh, don't say anything. I could be completely wrong. I don't know how the internet works. Nevertheless, let's get a final shot of these. That's fun. Do the thing, I'm on the bed, I'm off the bed, that whole thing. It's a fun little routine. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless.